Okay, folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. This is Bob Desmond, and this is the member stock pick request video. This is a late minute edition. I put together an earlier one as well. That's posted on the website, and this is a service that we provide our members where we review symbols that they like on video so that they go into the next trading day armed and informed with real-time information on how the stock is trading. So we're going to go over two symbols this evening. The first is SGYP, Synergy Pharmaceuticals. The second is VSLR, which is Vivint Solar Inc. Let's kick it off with SGYP first. And both of these we're going to start off with weekly charts. And we believe in multi-period charting, taking a look at the weekly charts and then the daily charts to identify where a stock has been, how it's behaving on a macro view, a 30,000-foot view of the battlefield, and then drill down to the daily charts and intraday charts so that we can time our trades. So when you take a look at SGYP, you can see that these past several years, it's had a very, very rough time. And from late 2011 and through mid-2014, it had been in a wide trading range, which broke in, let's call it September of 2014, and it has since been in a consolidation. Now, this triangle formation is a very, very powerful base that it was building. You could see that the market was sending you signals by virtue of the fact that the stock was making higher lows. Then a few weeks ago, it broke out of this consolidation and now is at the lower band of what used to be support is now resistance. So you have buyers back here that have been watching the stock sit on their trading platform as a loss for several months now, if not years, and all they now want back is their money. They just want to get made whole. They don't care about making a profit, but they're a little bit short-sighted in the fact that they're not watching several things that are setting up on the weekly chart. They're probably just paying a little bit too much attention to the red color on their screen turning green and not watching what's going on the weekly charts. And what's going on that's very, very powerful is the fact that you've had this breakout accompanied by very strong institutional demand. How do we know it's institutional demand? Mom and pop buying 100 shares does not create volume bars like this. This is your large institutions picking up shares, building a position. That is a very, very bullish event. Also, when you take a look at the RSI, you have a very, very powerful formation here. You have a inverted head and shoulders setup. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Here's your neckline. And now we have a breakout. Very, very powerful move on a weekly chart. So now what we want to do is drill down to the daily chart. How's that looking? Now, while we were overbought on a daily basis, we had a pullback and a consolidation. And on Friday, we had a bullish key reversal, meaning we were down on the day, reversed to close higher. Very, very bullish. And what makes us particularly bullish is the fact that this is a stock that has underperformed all major averages for the past several years. And on Friday, remember Friday was a big down day for the markets, and this stock traded higher. It actually outperformed the overall stock market. Also, what's bullish is that you have your 50-day moving average, which is now hooking up and will eventually attempt to move above the 200-period moving average. That is a bullish convergence, a very, very bullish event. What you want to see here is support at 3.34, hold. Use a stop loss just below that level, and you can look to open up a position, buy on strength. Next stock up is VSLR, weekly chart. Similar price action as what you saw with the prior stock. It was in a consolidation. This is a pennant formation, and it broke out 2 weeks ago. Now note, you've had 2 consecutive weeks of topping tails. These wicks on top of these candlesticks implies that you have sellers moving in. Who's selling? These people back here. They want their money back. Now, volume bars are strong. This is institutional demand. This is not a stock that's been trading a long time, so it's not going to take much to satisfy these sellers if you have continued institutional demand moving into the stock. Now, the daily chart is a little bit more of a concern, and I wouldn't get all too excited about jumping into these shares right away because you have a little bit of a rounding top going on here. It's critical that this stock find a support level at $11 per share down to $10.34, and then you can look to open up a position. Now, how do you know it's safe to get back in the water with this stock? You want to see a pullback on very light volume. And if you see a pullback, even down to $10.34, that's a pause that refreshes. And if you have light volume, it means that you do not have institutional distribution and you have a good risk to reward entry point. So I would watch for a continuation pullback, light volume, and then you could look to open up a position. And if we trade these shares or shares of SGYP, I will be sending out an alert to members. And that's it, folks. Everybody have a profitable trading week, and I will talk to you soon. Be well.